Welcome to Tiny Tales channel, The Wizard of Oz. Once upon a time, in the flat and endless prairies of Kansas, there lived a sweet little girl named Dorothy in a small, simple house. Dorothy's best friend was her tiny, black, and adorable dog, Toto. She lived a quiet life with her Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. One day, the sky suddenly darkened and a loud wind began to blow. A huge tornado formed over the land. While Dorothy was inside, the tornado lifted the house into the air. The house, with Dorothy and Toto in it, began to spin and rise. Dorothy was frightened, but there was nothing she could do. Finally, the house landed with a thud, and everything went quiet. Dorothy slowly opened the door and couldn't believe her eyes. All around her were colorful flowers, sparkling trees, and tiny, cheerful people. She had landed in the land of Oz. The little people who greeted Dorothy called themselves the Munchkins. A beautiful woman arrived with them, the Good Witch of the North, Glinda. She smiled at Dorothy and said, "Dear Dorothy, you destroyed the Wicked Witch of the East when your house landed. You freed this land." Dorothy was surprised but thanked her. Glinda gave her the shiny red shoes that had belonged to the Wicked Witch. When Dorothy said she wanted to go home, Glinda said, "Follow the yellow brick road to the Emerald City. The Wizard of Oz who lives there might help you." Dorothy and Toto set off on the yellow brick road. Their first encounter was with a scarecrow in a cornfield. He looked very sad. "I don't have a brain, so I can't think. Oh, how I wish I had a brain." Dorothy smiled at him. "Come with us to see the Wizard of Oz. Maybe he can help you too." And so the Scarecrow joined them. Soon after, near the edge of a forest, they found a Tin Man, all rusty and unable to move. He spoke with effort. "I don't have a heart. I can't love or feel. It's so sad." Dorothy helped by putting some oil on his joints, and the Tin Man began to move again. "Then come with us. Maybe the wizard can help you too." And they continued on their journey. In a deep forest, a loud roar suddenly startled them. It was a cowardly lion, but then he started shaking. "Please don't hurt me. I'm just scared. I'm supposed to be brave, but I have no courage." Dorothy hugged him and smiled. "Then you should come with us. Maybe Oz will give you courage." The four friends and Toto continued their journey together. They faced strange creatures and difficult paths, but they supported each other and kept going. At last, they reached the Emerald City. Everything was decorated in green, and people wore green glasses. The guards took them to see the great and mysterious Wizard of Oz. But Oz appeared differently to each of them. To Dorothy, he was a giant head. To the Scarecrow, a fiery face. To the Tin Man, a ghost. And to the lion, a terrifying beast. Oz told them, "I will grant your wishes, but only if you defeat the Wicked Witch of the West." With this difficult task ahead, they set off once again. When the Wicked Witch learned that they were coming, she sent flying monkeys to stop them. The monkeys tore the Scarecrow apart, smashed the Tin Man, and chained the lion. But Dorothy's magic shoes protected protected her. When the witch tried to steal Dorothy's shoe, Dorothy got angry and threw a bucket of water at her. The witch screamed, "Ah, water! It's melting me!" The witch melted away. She was gone. The friends came back together and returned to the Emerald City in triumph. They soon discovered that the Wizard of Oz wasn't a real wizard at all. He was just an ordinary man. He had arrived in Oz by balloon, and the people began calling him a wizard. So he played along. Still, he helped each of them. He gave the Scarecrow a diploma full of knowledge. The Tin Man received a heart-shaped clock, and the Lion got a medal of bravery. To Dorothy, he said, "I can take you home in my balloon." But the balloon accidentally floated away without her, and Dorothy was heartbroken. Just then, Glinda returned and smiled. "Dorothy, you've always had the power to go home. Your shoes are magic. Click your heels together 3 times and say, 'There's no place like home.'" Dorothy did just that. She closed her eyes and whispered, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home." When she opened her eyes, she was back in her house. Aunt Em and Uncle Henry were there. Toto wagged his tail happily. Dorothy never forgot her magical adventure, but most of all, she learned this: true brains, heart, and courage live inside us, and home is always the best place of all. Don't forget to subscribe to Tiny Tales.